Hello everyone, I'm Sadegh and I'm going to present you the GovCircle Constitution Module prototype. Now, this is only a prototype, it is not our final design. We're going to make changes and add more features to it. I also need to mention any data related to Constitution, Cardano's Constitution, and users' information, their opinion and comments you're going to see in this prototype are all either from publicly available online sources or they are completely made up and fictional. So we're looking at the prototype right now, but before we explore that, I think it's a good idea to see what we are expecting to see. So these are the three most important components of the Cardano Constitution. The first one is version history. Now, version history is the list of all the enacted constitutions so far. Each one has its own metadata and structure contents. By structure and content, we basically mean text. We'll see more about that later in the video. We have opinion component. Now, what is opinion? Opinion is the changes on the Constitution, each actor thing that should be made, okay? So it's made of amendments. What is amendment? Amendment is the fine-grained change to the Constitution, okay? Opinion can also have comments and events. Events can be held on YouTube lives, spaces on X platform, and Discord streams. The last component is a changelog. Now, changelog shows the changes between different versions of Constitution by showing their amendments, okay? So let's explore the prototype. We are currently looking at the version history, shows the difference, shows all the enacted constitutions so far. And this is hypothetical, not real, because we know version 2.3 never got enough votes, okay? Well, we can see enacted epoch, its liveness period, the amount of data required to deposit for its action, the voting information, the percentage of votes for SPOs and DREP for this constitution. And you can see the first one on the list is the current active constitution, okay? And it's also has been indicated by the left green border here. So if I click on this one, we are navigated to the details page of the Constitution. Now, on the left, we are seeing the structure of the Constitution. Now, what is the structure? To put it very, very simply, a structure means the hierarchy of the titles, okay? So you can see this is hierarchy. Under Article 1, we have Section 1. Under that, we got tenets. And in the middle is the actual content and text, okay? Now, we know Constitution can get long and lengthy. So instead of showing all of the text from the beginning, we thought that the user may choose which part of it they want to see, okay? For example, on Article 2, I can expand it and see the content inside it. I can also navigate to a specific part in the left part. You can see I can click on Article 1, Section 1. If I click on Tenet 4, it automatically navigates me to that tenet. Let's try another one, Article 4. It's navigated me to that part as well. If I click on Section 4 of Article 4, it also navigates me to that. You can see it's highlighted green and shows me and indicated that with a left green border. So we thought it's really convenient and easy to use. On the right side, we can see the metadata, the anchor link of the text of the Constitution, its submission transaction, the amount of data required for the action, and a script hash of the guardrail. You can also see the voting information for this. And under that, you can see the opinions, okay? These are the current opinions, most popular, which has the most engagement on this constitution, and they are listed by their popularity, okay? So let's go for the opinions. component. So you can see we used some real information from the Cardano community. Each user can have their own opinions, okay? For each user, we use their username, ADA handle, some on-chain information, if they are SPO, if they are DREP, if they are CC, the intention, why they created their opinion, when it has been created, when it has been updated the last time, and the status of the opinion. Now, opinion can have different status. If it's just been created, it's on the draft status. If it's created and published and the opinion owner is ready to receive feedbacks, it's on the live status. If the feedback was good and they think, okay, this is a good opinion, they can publish it on chain and it would be on the voting status. Now, if it's got enough votes and actually got ratified, the status is going to be ratified and it's going to be the next constitution when the time comes. Okay, so let's just see this one, the Utah Cardano's opinion. Here's the complete text of the opinion. On the right side, you can see the events that are going to take place for this opinion. You know, this one is finished. You can see the participants, the speaker, the co-host, the host. It took place on X. You can watch it if the platforms give you such a capability to record the event. You can give feedback and you can have events that are taking place right now and you can attend here. This one is on Discord and have a host and speaker here. Now, for the most important part of each opinion, which are the amendments, okay? So, if you have seen the Utah Cardano's Excel to show the differences they wanted to show you between two different versions of Constitution, you could see what they're trying to do, okay? And we figured we could make it much more convenient and easier to understand and follow. And we just came up with this structure, okay? You can see these, each one items in this list are amendments, are fine-grained changes to the Constitution, okay? For example, under Article 6, stakepool operators, the text has been changed, okay? From Article 6, stakepool operators is being changed from article to an appendix, and it says SPO and global inclusion. Its order has been changed. It used to be 6, now it's 5. Now, what is order? Order tells in what place any part will be placed relative to the parents, okay? So, for example, if the order used to be 6, means this item going to be used to be shown in the 6th item relative to their parents, okay? Now it's 5, it's going to be shown in the 5th, it's going to be the 5th element relative to their parents, okay? Okay, you can see the reason for this change in this amendment, and yes, so these are the amendments, and you can see apart from editing, we can have addition, okay? So this one, appendix localization standards, has been added, okay? It was never there, and we added that. And we specified it by different coloring and styling. So if this opinion gets ratified, we're going to have this new appendix to the Constitution, okay? We can see it highlights the changes has been made to the text. It shows if the order has been changed. It shows the address of where it has been changed under Article 1, Section 1, and Tenet 3. Okay, so we figured this way of showing changes to the Constitution is much more convenient and easier to follow. Okay, so you can see we can delete them as well. Article 1, Section 1, Tenet 5 is completely deleted. If it gets ratified, if it gets published on chain and gets enough vote and gets ratified, we will never see this one on the Constitution again. Okay, we can have comments on opinions. Okay, For example, we can write comments, we can refer amendments, as you saw here. I referred to amendment 5 in this constitution. I'm sorry, in this opinion. If I click on it, it would navigate me to that amendment specifically. Okay. We can also refer to constitutions in the comments. Okay. So to have, to be able to post comments, we need to connect our valids. Okay. You can see I already entered my information here and I already have a comment here. Okay. So let's just add another one. So here is my other comment, and I will refer to an amendment here. I will refer to amendment, I don't know, we had any, oh yeah, we have this one. So if I post this, I posted my comment here. If I click on it, it would navigate me to the 8th amendment. Okay. So it have basic comment utility. I can reply, I can like, I can dislike, I can make favorites. So this was an opinion of a user. So let's make an opinion ourselves to get familiar with it even more. Okay, so here is my new opinion. I can describe my intention. So my intentions are always good and just. Okay, because they are. I can add events to this opinion. So here's my subject of the event. Here's this description. The date is going to take place, of course, let's say 20th of December. Going to take 4 hours. It's going to take place on X. I need to provide the link, of course. This is not real. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to collaborating with Peyton, as a co-host, and we're going to talk to the community. So I save this event, and this event going to be here, and people are going to see this on my opinion when I publish it, of course. So I can add amendments. Okay, I can make changes, create amendments to show the changes I think should be made on the Constitution. So this is the, on the left side, you can see the current structure, the hierarchy of titles of the current Constitution. Okay, so for example, I come down to the Article 9, and Cardano shall maintain. So this is a rule. I'm going to change this. I'm going to remove this dots, remove this, first part completely. I think it's, I just completely remove that part. I tell my reason for that. Why did I do that? This one was not good. Okay, save that. Here's my change. Here's my amendments. You see? Let's just add a new new data here. Okay, I say add. I choose the parent. It's going to be under Article 9. I say, what is the reason? Why are you adding this? I think this one was missing. Okay, and the rule content going to be my new rules here, and this is the new changes. Okay, this part is going to be added. Let's just add one more to show you. This is really cool. Under section 2 in Article IV, I tell even more new data. I think this one was also missing. Yep. Yes. And as you can see, it's also show me where I have added that. Under Article 4, under Section 2, I have added a new rule, and here it is. Okay, I can publish this, and this is my second opinion, of course. It shows it here. I can, just like any other opinion, I can post comments on this, basic opinion functionalities. So this was the opinion. Now let's go for the last part, which is the changelog. Now, changelog shows the differences between different versions of Constitution by showing their amendments. Okay, as you can see, between the version 1 and version 2, 10.10 has been deleted. Okay, Article 4 text has been changed. The new treasury part has been added. Article VI Section 1 text has been added. The number of section has been added. There are a couple of new words has been added there. There are new sections. There are new article added. New sections has been added under the Article 9, security and technology and security. Yeah. So this is really beautiful and convenient and easy to follow. This was between version 1 and 2. We can change that and see the difference between version 2 and 2.3. You can see the amendments related to between these two versions. Okay, so this was the prototype of the Constitution module. We like to know your opinions. We like to know your opinions about the prototype, of course. What do you think? Give us your feedback. We'll be happy to, if you follow us on X, to see our proposal on Project Catalyst Fund 15. If you want to get your hands on this prototype, if you want to get your hands on that and you try it for yourself, message us on X and we will provide you the prototype so you can play around with it. So thank you everybody. See you later.